We're going to talk about deep value advertising. So what does that mean? It's essentially this idea that rather than spamming your customers with ads and hoping that like some small quantity get the message, you work to forge like a very personal relationship, and you kind of collaborate with them, and you ask them to do something that sort of leads to an objective that you're looking to identify. So you're sort of working together as opposed to just spamming them. And on their side, you're going to reward them. So they're actually monetizing their free time and attention to try new things. So my name is William White. I'm a product manager at Pandora. I manage the licensing and royalty system. Just a show of hands, how many people have used Pandora before? Okay, a lot of people have used it. How many people are subscribers at this point? Handful, that's all right. How many people are aware that you can play any type of music on demand on Pandora, just like with Apple Music or Spotify? So not bad, but less than all the people who had even tried it, for instance. Which is, I think, an amazing thing that even a company with 70 million users like Pandora has difficulties in sort of getting the word out about new product features that we roll out, such as on-demand, which was such a critical new sort of feature. So today I want to talk about how I think traditional marketing methods based on digital advertising are often insufficient and certainly inefficient for trying to get the word out and help people understand the new product features that we're working on. And then propose that there's a better way to do this. Rather than spamming folks, you target them directly and you actually ask them to do something that's relevant to them and relevant to you. And what this means is that everyone wins when we're directly monetizing and aware of our own time and attention, rather than just being the target, when we're the beneficiary of ad personalization rather than just the target. So if we look at digital ad spending, it's obviously just increasing and increasing and increasing. It's taken over TV, and it's now the #1 type of media spend. We have obviously Google and Facebook, who are just like behemoths in this space. And it is really amazing how much money is going through here, especially when you consider that it's so dysfunctional and inefficient. You know, you can't even see half the ads. And people generally find them really annoying. There's increasing use of ad blocking technology, fraud, inconsistent data, and obviously we have all these privacy concerns. And sometimes that's funny because, you know, as people working on these products, it's easy to think, oh, well, why wouldn't I want to just connect the dots and help people have more relevant experiences? But the reality is, kind of in our rush to monetize and to make all this money, we have not always made the best decisions, and really all of us are complicit in this in many, many ways. So perhaps that's an opportunity for us to think of a better way to connect with our customers, forge a deeper, more personal connection, more collaborative. And so that's what we call deep value advertising. Rather than paying a content owner for their eyeballs, pay the eyeballs directly and ask them to do something that's important to you. So something that's actually relevant and engaging for them. It's got to be something that would be enjoyable and make sense that they would do it. And something that's going to trigger a reward, drive lifetime value for that customer. So these types of ads, these experience very high CPM, but even higher ROI. And you can think of it like you're planting a seed. You know, you're getting people to do stuff such that it triggers future engagement or future understanding, just making them think about stuff and helping them understand your product, your idea, really by using it to discover all the new features that you've been working on. So this is all only possible because of kind of this new emerging movement of services that have developed that allow us to tap into this sort of all this excess free time we have. And you can think of this in terms of the time that it takes to actually complete the task. So on one side of this, you have People who have some free time and maybe a car or a house or something like this, and they can commit sort of hours to do tasks, and they're sort of making around minimum wage, a little less than that. That's the traditional gig economy that we're all aware of that is changing our world. On the very far other extreme of that, just little tiny asks of just 15 seconds of your time. Go watch this video, this ad, and in exchange for that, we'll unlock a piece of content that you really, really want to see. And then in between those two is sort of the micro gig economy. These are gigs, tasks that are sort of between maybe 30 seconds, and I really think this area, 30 seconds to 5 minutes, is this really, really interesting piece. Because you can actually get higher average hourly wages when you sort of stack up those smaller tasks. And it's sort of the right amount to just ask someone to go do a couple things on their phone. This is the other key thing here is they're on their phone, they could do this anywhere in the world at any time, basically. So what you're really talking about is having this ability to tap into the limitless potential of the human mind, because they're not just being bombarded with an ad, but they're actually buying into it. They're proactively engaging with the process and trying to collaborate and help you. And we're taking advantage of all this excess collective free time we have.